They'll give him 6 more minutes of what they've been seeing, and they'll be going all night long, Teddy.
Well, Bute not moving quite as good as what we saw a moment ago, but doing a pretty good job of controlling range and getting that left hand in there over the right hand of the southpaw. You know, you set up that table with the right hand, and then you go eat with the left. Last few rounds, Bute has been getting a full stomach.
27-year-old LUCIAN Bute. Round number 11, scheduled for 12. By the way, a very different later stages of the fight than what Bika saw against Joe Calzaghe. In that fight against the undefeated Joe Calzaghe, Bika swept the 9th and 11th rounds on all 3 judges' scorecards. Let's look at the punch track numbers. The first 6 rounds, the average punches landed compared to the last 4 rounds, and you can see Bute separating himself with a 17-9 advantage. Straight left hand by LUCIAN.
You set it up. The table gets set up all night with the right hand, with the jab. And as we said, then you can sit down and start having some main courses with the left. Right now, Bute is having his way.
Bika wide again. Right separates him.
There's only one window of opportunity right now for Bika, and that's to come forward, take chances, and to try to catch Bute stepping out with that low right hand, or catch Bute coming in when he gives up his height and his reach, and be able to nail him with that left hook. And you saw Bika do that a moment ago. For Bute, there's a couple of opportunities offensively, Joe. He can get off behind that jab that he's looking to do right now, or he can step out and get those counters.
Bika off balance, Bute right in his face. That landed flush. Bika tries to play it off. Bute jumps on him.
Again, Bika's not going to get it done when there's distance. And the only way he's going to get close is either bring his feet and start walking down. Not reaching like that, but bringing his feet and start stepping to Bute. The only other way, Joe, is what we saw a moment ago, is if he gets a little help from Bute, giving up that advantage. If he can catch Bute as he comes in.
There is a cut now above the right eye of Bika.
That's not a good sign. If you're a backer of Bika, that's a bad sign. You're behind in the fight, you finally get close, and what do? You get tied up.
One round to go. This crowd can sense what's coming. SAKIO Bika needs to turn things around against LUCIAN Bute. He has taken a heap of punishment, Teddy.
And it's coming right now from the power hand of the southpaw, the backhand, the hand you can turn your body into, the left hand. And it all started by getting distance set up by that right hand, the jabbing hand. And again, you can see Bika going against the ropes, going defensive. And right now, that is not what's going to get him back into this fight.
The big ticket seller in Montreal. The boxer, puncher, well-skilled, fast-handed southpaw who has won over these locals. Started his career with 15 straight knockouts. Now stands at 19-0, and he is knocking on the door of a world title opportunity. 12th and final round.
You know, if I'm in the corner of Bute, obviously, I feel I'm ahead in this fight. Another headbutt there, and again, Bika, the one reacting the worst of it. But if I'm in the corner of Bute, as much as I love his fighter's attitude, I'm telling him, keep it on the outside. The only way Bika can suddenly turn this around, pull it out of the fire, is if you're in close.
Bika has to have a sense of where things stand. You would think there would be a touch more urgency here. 2 minutes to go now. His corner has been admonishing him for the last 6 rounds, making statements like, the way you're fighting, you won't be a world champion. Teddy Atlas's scorecard uncovers just that. 107-101. The 10th round goes 10-8 because of the point deduction for the purposeful headbutt from Bika. Half a round to go. And here comes the champ, the Montreal fans.
They went to a fight, and the soccer chant flowed out.
They did it last week for Ngojo. He had that razor-thin decision win, their top 140-pounder. But there's just a little something extra special with the love affair between these Montreal fans and Lucien Bute.
Right now, Bute, when it gets close, ties up. Smart move to tie up on the inside. But he's got to be careful because Bika likes to throw a right hand, even on the inside, behind the head a little bit. So he's got to make sure if he gets inside, he really clamps down and makes sure he ties up Bika. Right now, Joe, if I'm again with Bute, I'm going to tell him, hey, there's a line in that canvas. Don't cross it. Keep it on the outside.
Fans here rising to their feet to bring him home. A jam-packed Bell Center. It's not the Canadians on ice. It's Bute on canvas, and he has painted a very good-looking picture that will have a world title shot coming his way if the judges see it the way most have here. Lucien Bute. Let the celebration begin. We will come back and make it official from Montreal. More Friday Night Fights coming your way. ESPN Friday Night Fights, presented by the new Just for Men hair color. Knocks out the gray better than ever. Beautiful night in Montreal, and they're going to be talking about this one from Crescent Street to Casino de Montreal. Lucien Bute took over this fight halfway through it and never gave up. The Just for Men punch track fight recap. Look at the body punches and the percentage of Bute. 64 of 121. Teddy Atlas's scorecard. Point deduction in round number 10 didn't even come into play. 117 to 111. Lucien Bute, 19-0, 20-0. If the judges saw it the way everyone else seemed to. For that, we send it up to the ring to Pierre Bernier.
Alors, voici la décision des juges. Here's the judge's decision. Mais avant de rendre verdict, before rendering the decision, let's give these two warriors a great big round of applause. Une bonne main d'applaudissement pour nos deux combattants. Alors, voici la décision des juges. Here's the judge's decision. Le juge de Carufel, Judge de Carufel has it, 116, 111, 116, 111. Le juge Hill, 118, 109, 118, 109. Et le juge William, 118, 109, 118, 109 pour le vainqueur par décision unanime et toujours invaincu, Lucien Bute.
The Canadian judge had the closest score. Lucien Bute. He was once snubbed as a young amateur and kept off the Romanian Olympic team. Now he has a date for a world title shot lined up. A unanimous decision. He's 20-0. We send it back to Brian Kenny.